Okay, class, good evening. This is a lesson on the American flag and all of the things that go along with it. The first American flag was created by Betsy Ross. It was created in 1770. She was asked to create the American flag in 1776, and it was incorporated as our nation's flag in 1777. The first American flag had 13 stripes for the initial 13 colonies and 13 stars because that's how many states there were at the time. The red stands for hardiness and courage, white stands for purity and innocence, and blue for vigilance and justice. One stripe for each of the 13 colonies, and these are the initial 13 colonies. And now there's one star for every state, which we know there's 50. Flag Day is June 14th, which is also the Army's birthday. The first Flag Day was celebrated in 1877, which was the 100th birthday, the centennial for the American flag. Betsy Ross was asked to create the first American flag by George Washington. And here is a video on how to fold the American flag. Some American flag facts that not a lot of people know, and if you know the answer to any of these, feel free to raise your hand. Can an American flag be flown upside down? What do you think?
No.
Yes, it can, but only in the symbol of distress. And usually it's only on a ship because it's eye-catching and someone can see it from a long distance away. If a flag touches the ground, what should you do with it?
Burn it?
No, that's not actually true. That's a myth that a lot of people think. You should not burn an American flag just because it touches the ground. That comes from a part of the flag code that says the American flag should never have anything beneath it, which is to mean another flag, another symbol, but really you don't have to burn the flag if it touches the ground. Does anybody know the myth of the razor blade, match, and bullet? It is a myth, and it's a myth that was brought to be that on top of most flagpoles you'll see a golden ball, and it was said that inside of every golden ball on the top of an American flag is a razor blade, a match, and a bullet. And this stemmed, they think, from the World Wars, when if an American base was overrun, the last person or the person who was able would tear down the flagpole, break open the gold ball. There was a razor blade to shred the flag, a match to burn the remains, and a bullet to do whatever they thought was necessary with. Can you fly an American flag in the rain? Only if it's an all-weather flag. There's many different types of flags, but the only flag that can be flown in the rain is an all-weather flag. Yes?
What does happen if it touches the ground?
You pick it up and hang it back up. Can an American flag fly 24 hours a day? That's true and false. It can only flag 24 hours a day if it's lit properly. It has to have a spotlight on it when it's dark out. And who can order the American flag be flown at half-staff? Any guesses? Go ahead.
President.
A lot of people think the president, but that's also false. The president can order the flag be flown half-staff, but it can also be a Department of Defense, the head of the Department of Defense, or the head of the post office, or in a lot of communities, if a member of a fire company passes away, they'll order their flags in the community to be flown half-staff, which is completely legal. And that's what today's American flag looks like, with its 50 stars and 13 stripes.